As an avid reader, there are few things cozier and more special to me than a great local bookstore. In today's video, I am sharing my top 10 favorite Chicago bookstores, perfect for locals and visitors alike. We are starting in the beautiful neighborhood of Hyde Park with the Seminary Co-op Bookstore, regarded as one of the best academic bookstores in the world. They have a massive collection of books covering an array of genres, and I love the maze-like feel of their stacks. I also wanted to give an honorary mention to another Hyde Park favorite, 57th Street Books, which is a sister store to the Seminary Co-op. They are temporarily closed, but will be opening back up sometime soon, and I can't wait to go. Next on my list is Pilsen Community Books in Pilsen. This is just a very cozy space, and I'm going to be honest, their giant shelves with ladders totally gives me Beauty and the Beast library vibes. Pilsen Community Books has a great selection of books as well as books offered in Spanish and a wide array of interesting reads about different social issues. Plus, as of March 2020, they became Chicago's only employee-owned and operated independent bookstore. So cool. We are heading over to the West Loop to check out two shops, starting with Madison Street Books. Madison Street Books is a woman-owned bookstore and has a really calm feel when you enter the shop. I really like the thoughtful descriptions on the staff picks, and their children's section is absolutely adorable. I picked up a truly giant fiction book there based on the staff description alone, and I can't wait to read it. Also in the West Loop is Open Books, a nonprofit that has an absolutely unreal collection of donated used books. I could spend hours perusing their selection of books, and trust me, I have. An added benefit to shopping Open Books is that through purchases made in store, they are able to fund a literacy program and a book grant program that helps children and young people all over Chicagoland. Check out their website to learn more about how they give back to the community.
We'll sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun.
Next on the list is Semicolon Bookstore, Chicago's only Black woman-owned bookstore and gallery. Their in-store book selection is specially curated in hopes the shopper will find something that they weren't looking for, which makes it a really fun experience to look through the options. You can find even more books for sale on their website. Semicolon also has an amazing reading room space that is so calming and the perfect cozy spot to read in. We head to Roscoe Village for the next stop on the list, Roscoe Books. I love the vibe of Roscoe Books so much, warm and welcoming with a ton of interesting books to discover. They have a really cute kids section, and I really liked they had a little section highlighting Korean authors. I love to learn about books and authors I might not know of otherwise.
Maybe there is a star with you.
Next up is Unabridged Bookstore, which I mentioned recently in my Lakeview vlog. I'll put the link to that above. Unabridged has been a Chicago staple since 1980 and is the go-to bookstore for LGBTQ literature. I am always so impressed by their extensive and diverse fiction section, and they also have excellent travel and children's sections. Is there anything better than a coffee shop inside a bookstore? The answer is no. At the Bookseller in Lincoln Square, you truly get the best of both worlds. I absolutely love this bookstore. It's so cozy, and they have a great selection of books, puzzles, and more. Add a delicious latte to the mix, and it is hard to beat.
Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. I'm dreaming of you.
Next on the list is Women and Children First, a bookstore with a feminist focus that is located in Andersonville. This is another bookstore that carries a bunch of interesting titles, as they have a heavy focus on the thoughtful curation of the books they carry. I love stopping into their shop to check out their huge selection of books by and about women. I always find something interesting. The final bookstore on my list today is Heirloom Books in Edgewater. The coziest spot on the list, Heirloom carries a vast array of used books crossing all genres, and when you step inside, you feel like you've been transported to a different time and place. You could really spend hours exploring Heirloom. Sadly, Heirloom's young founder passed away in 2020, and her vision is being carried on by her family and friends. If you can't stop by the bookstore in person, you can support them in other ways by visiting their website. That is it for my 10 favorite Chicago bookstores. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach every